watching.
That brings me to the conversation of the mornings. Delta State, in our earlier conversation, you talked about the country almost drifting into one-party states. Similar voices are even beginning to be heard in Delta State. The politics that is being played, you must have heard of the plausible rumor of the possibility of the state governor defecting to the APC, and a whole lot of that have heated up the polity. In your understanding of the politics of Delta State, do you envisage that such could happen? Do you think there is a myth to that?
In politics, is anything impossible? Nothing is impossible. I hear also from the grapevine that Ned Nwoko is going to APC. So you can imagine Ned Nwoko and Peter Oboshi in the same party. Yeah, you know, see, life is dynamic. The governor is a member of PDP, but he's the leader of the party. And if he chooses to go to APC tomorrow, there's not much the followers can do. They will join him. I mean, he'll be able to present his case and tell them why, and they'll join him. The only thing is that when he goes to APC, the question that will be asked is, this party that you were abusing during campaign. But you know, Nigeria, nobody really cares about all of that. It becomes history. Yeah. It becomes history. The reality, from what I know, is that if the governor, Elder Sheriff of Borowori, decides to go to APC, there's not much people can do. They will go with him to support him. And the reason may be out of fear. And you see what happened in Edo State. It's been contested hotly that Aswe Godalo won that election. And you don't want a situation where that kind of thing happens to you. So the point I will make is that, first of all, PDP was too late in coming out with a response. It showed that there's some truth, an element of truth in it. But the other question will be, what will be APC's reaction? How will they take it? Because I know that they're also fighting amongst themselves to produce a governor. I, for one, because Delta South is waiting to have it, I will not support another Roboman to be governor. That's the reality. But coming to the subject you have asked, I think that the governor is talking to people, and with time, it will be whatever is happening in secret, the pregnancy will come up and the child will be born. But I think nobody showed nothing to. Obaseki moved from APC to PDP and took the structures with him. Nothing happened and won the election. It's happened across Nigeria. It won't be new if he does it. But I know he'll be consulting a lot of people, particularly former governors and all of that. So when the time comes, you know, Nigerians and Deltans particularly will not be lazy people. Yeah. There will be talk, there will be discussions. Leaders across the state will weigh the options, look at the issues, and critically examine them. And the decision will be taken. And when it's taken, it will all come down to its politics.
Correct. You talked about covertly, you talked about the need for distribution of power in Delta State, like it has always been the zoning thing, like you talked about, which is likely going to be seen as a major factor in deciding what happens in election 2027. How do you see that coloring the power play in Central and the other senatorial zones?
When you say coloring now, so the average, I mean, politics will always play its parts. People, you have different kinds of people. People who believe that party, I mean, whoever my party brings, I go with, irrespective of the tribe. We have buckets of people with different orientation. But I am giving a more global outlook from my discussions with ordinary citizens, leaders across the state, particularly in my senatorial district, which is Delta South. There's going to be a lot of apathy against a fresh person who may want to do an 8-year tenure, irrespective of whether you even want to sign an agreement with us, because you can just get to that time of elections and you say that, oh, something happened, the Lord said, God did not say, the Holy Spirit did not, and then we lie a lot with religion. Yeah. But the truth is that is the general perception that I get, and that there's this laid back attitude of constituents towards somebody else coming to, except the governor does woefully bad, then that will be a matter. But I think that people are saying, and I'm sure it also comes to Delta North, because what you see in Delta North is they are waiting for South to finish, and then people calculate that deep, So I think that will color, and like I said, except this administration does poorly. If it doesn't do poorly, then there may be no reason to, whether you're in PDP or APC, particularly in the South, to bring in somebody new. Thank you.